Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Sonic Yoda from SEGADriven.com, and welcome back to our Sonic Hacking Contest 2020 coverage. In this video we're taking a look at Sonic Black and White by TheInvisibleSun. Now, this is such a cool concept. Basically what we're getting here is a Sonic game that in every stage the colour is completely drawn out of it gradually using all the different tile palettes and things like that. And yeah, so you get a completely black and white stage to begin with. And the way you get the colour back into the stage is by collecting rings. So the more rings you get, the more colour is drawn back into the colour palette. And yeah, so it starts with the sprites, and then the sort of tile sets sort of come back into view, and then eventually the background and also the music. So yeah, it's a really, really clever little thing, and I love the way it's implemented. It works amazingly well. I was really impressed with it. What I didn't quite understand though is that the game puts you straight into Green Hill Zone, and you play a little bit of it, get all the colour back, and then it zips you off to Scrap Brain Zone, which then acts as sort of the stage hub for the entire game. So you've got, yeah, a stage hub, which I'm not too keen on, to be honest with you. I don't think it works too well for a 2D Sonic game, because you can't really see an awful lot of you know, where the entrances are to the different stages. So basically you explore the level hub, and you find the little rings which have symbols for each of the different stages. So SL, Starlight, SY, Spring Yard, GH, Green Hill, that sort of thing. You jump into them, you can press A to enter or B to cancel. Once you enter the stage, you basically get brought to a black and white version of the Sonic stage in question, and as you collect rings, you basically fill all the colour in. Up to 50 rings will bring everything back, including the music, and it's just really, really well executed. I love the idea of this. It's very much a gimmick. You're not really at any disadvantage if you're playing in black and white or in colour. Obviously, if you're playing in black and white, then it means that you have very few rings, which puts you in more danger. But that's really it. It's just the black and white visuals basically give you more of a visual idea of what's going on with your rings and how much danger you're in at any given point, which is kind of fun instead of just having a ring counter. But obviously the ring counter is still there and functions exactly the same. It's just that now you've got this lovely weird aesthetic where you don't have any colour at the start of the stage, and as you collect rings it draws it back into the stage, including the music. I love this as a concept. I think it's really, really well executed. I really, really enjoyed my time and just exploring the stages and watching it all come back into its vibrancy as you collect more rings. Yeah, a really fun idea, really well executed. It's not really doing anything to the game, the actual structure itself. The levels are exactly the same. You just have a different way to select the levels, in that you have a level hub, and you also have a little introductory stage which basically gives you a sort of an idea of how the game is going to play out, and gives you the idea of how all the colour is drawn from every stage, and that you're going to be collecting rings to bring it all back in. So yeah, it's just a small introductory thing. Other than that, you're straight into the level hub, and you can select any stage from Sonic 1 at any given point and play them in any order. And yeah, the goal is exactly the same. It's just that instead of having a fully featured and presentation rich stage, you have all the colour drawn out at the start, and you have to bring it back in by collecting rings. It's a really, really fun concept. Honestly, if this sounds appealing, go and check it out, because it's really, really well made. I just think that maybe the level hub is a little bit of a mistake. It's a bit of a strong word, but I think it's a little bit obtuse. I think I'd much prefer the stages to just sort of play in sequence as per normal, and then you bring the colour back in as a new feature. I think that's a really fun idea. The level hub is not offensive by any means. It's just a strange way of playing the game, but it does mean that you can obviously play the stages in whatever order you like, so that might also be appealing as well. But yeah, Sonic Black and White, I think this is quite an interesting little project, and I think it's really well made. But yeah, just some small issues with the level hub. I think it's a little bit unnecessary, personally.